What's going on, guys? Geeks and the Fear, and I'm going to review Lucifer. So yeah, let's get into it. So right, Lucifer is on Netflix, but it's only like seasons 4 and 5. I'm pretty sure the others are on. I watched on a fucking streaming website, another streaming website. I'm not going to say the name of it, just in case it gets blocked. So yeah, we move. So Lucifer is actually a DC Vertigo character. And if you don't know who Lucifer is, he's known as the King of Hell, but in the show is known as the King of Hell who wanted to take a vacation and came to Earth. And he chose... I can't remember what he chose, but yeah. I will show a picture of Lucifer like there or something, like here. Like in the comics, I will show a picture of him here. Because Lucifer in the comics is blonde. He is blonde. And Lucifer is actually a part of DC Vertigo, which kind of... There's like two sides of like DC is DC and DC Vertigo, and DC Vertigo is kind of... I'm pretty sure is the more dark side of DC, I'm not sure. I mean, there is some other dark characters that aren't in DC Vertigo, but I can't remember why there's DC and DC Vertigo. You'll have to let me know. I don't know if Marvel does something like that. They probably do, but we move. So, season 1, it was kind of... I don't know. I've obviously like season 1. That was actually decent. I think my favourite episode by far was honestly... I think the bit just the general when Hermedidiel is that I say Hermedidiel when Hermedidiel wasn't on Lucifer's side. I feel like those bits were good, especially because back then Hermedidiel actually had his powers. I can't remember. I think he has them back now, but yeah. Season 2, I think season 2 is more of a I don't know. I didn't really know what to think of season 2. Really, I think it could have been better per se. Maybe it could, maybe it couldn't. I think honestly, the latest one that's out, the very last season. The very last season is not out yet, but literally the next season that's coming after the latest one is the last one. And yeah, I do not want it to end, even though I've been watched it and I fucking actually love it. I love Chloe Decker's character. I love Lucifer. I love Hermedidiel. I love Chloe. Oh wait, that's Chloe. Sorry. Yeah, I love Maze. I love the Doctor. The Doctor's a therapist, by the way. In the show, and just in general, the show's actually fucking really good. And I think, like, the ending of the latest season is actually really fucking dope. And I absolutely love it. It's just the end in the latest season when fucking Lucifer's father came down. And I think what gave it away that he was going to come at the end was the fact that God spoke to Hermedidiel. Like, that's... God being Lucifer's father and Hermedidiel's father, God spoke to fucking Hermedidiel. As soon as that was said, I instantly knew something like that was going to happen. I instantly knew that God would end up at the end of the late season. I just want to know what's going to happen at the next fucking season. I'm glad they didn't choose the ordinary fucking casting of fucking Morgan Freeman being God or some shit like that. I'm glad they didn't do that, because honestly, I fucking hate that. You know what I mean? So the whole thing with Chloe, because Chloe obviously ends up finding out that she was put there in Lucifer's path to be with him, and obviously she was angry about it. She didn't know how to feel. She had to work on shit, and obviously I think because they're as strong as they are, I feel like they should have got together a lot earlier. Like, if there wasn't, they should have got together in like season 3 or something, because people may think it's a bit too quick, but in my opinion, in my honest opinion, I think it's because, like, cause it's the show's nearly ending, we didn't get to see much of Lucifer and Chloe in a relationship. We won't get, like, we may get to see him in a full fucking, maybe half a season in a relationship, or maybe the devil doesn't literally have a fucking girlfriend and crap. But maybe that's why they didn't do it. But they've, at this point, it's just like a fucking friends with benefits kind of fucking relationship. It's just getting tedious, and I just don't want to fucking keep watching them being, not a thing. It's just kind of annoying because they obviously like each other. They're just not a fucking thing. Because Lucifer's the devil, Chloe's a cop detective, and obviously, yeah, I feel like it's going to be. I feel like the next season, the final season, I'm excited for it, but in terms of Lucifer and Chloe, I'm not really a whole lot excited for it because I never really fucking thought anything between them as such because of what had been happening. Because they kept arguing, they was about to do something, and something happened. Mainly because of Lucifer and crap. Not that Lucifer's a sick, shit person. I mean, he's the devil, so. Tom Ellis is fucking good at playing Lucifer and crap. Yeah. I've just not really been focusing on them two. I've mainly been focusing on Lucifer and the other shit. I've not been really focusing on Lucifer and Chloe in general because I'm just not really keen on seeing the scenes with Lucifer and Chloe much. I do enjoy them. Don't get me wrong. I do rate them. I do enjoy them, but it's just because they're not together and they're clearly like each other. I've already said more I thought on that shit. But the TV show is fucking sick. Like I said, there's only 2 seasons on Netflix, but I kind of streamed it on an illegal website. I'm not gonna fucking say what it is, just in case it gets blocked. But if you want to know, I'll tell you on Instagram or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll tell. Yeah, and maybe not. Yeah. I fucking love this show. The main reason kind of why I watched Lucifer is because it's now canon to the DCCW shows like Flash, Arrow, Black Lightning, and all that crap. Is literally connected into the Arrowverse now because of what happened in Crisis on Infinite Earths, where Constantine met Lucifer, and it was actually sick in general. But yeah, overall, Lucifer, I would definitely recommend watching it. I honestly fucking would. I definitely would. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, smash like in this video. Subscribe if you're new, turn post notifications on for more, and I'll see you in the next one.